Can you believe it? We're just 256 days away from Kansas City going on the world stage for World Cup 2026.
And it's an exciting day because we are getting our first look at the official game ball that'll be used for all 6 matches right here in Kansas City. Haley Harrison Lee with KC 2026 joins us now to tell us more. Good morning, Haley.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Abby.
Yeah.
We are so excited to be here to show this to you. This is the first look at the match ball, and this is what we're going to see on the field next summer.
It's so cool. I mean, it's much fancier than the ones that I ever played with back in my soccer day. So talk to us a little bit about the design and what it's called.
So it's called Trionda, and it is a representation of these 3 host countries in North America. So we have the red, which has a maple leaf built into it, and that represents Canada.
Oh, neat.
It has the blue stars for the United States.
Oh, cool. Yes.
And this green eagle for Mexico. So
I
it's a
see
representation of the unity of these 3 nations coming together to host the World Cup. So that's very cool. Yeah. It also has these embossed elements, which are there for traction.
Okay.
So that's actually a piece of the tech that's built into the ball. Now the game balls that will be used in the match will actually have a chip inside that will track the ball on the pitch for VAR.
Okay.
So incredible precision on the field for the refs and the game officials, but also it's just a really cool looking ball too.
Yeah.
It is. And what does that do? Is this the first time that the chip is being used in a ball for FIFA World Cup?
They've used it so at Club World Cup this summer.
Okay.
It was in use there as well. But this is just another example of the high level of tech that's being put into sports and is going to be a big part of the World Cup.
Yeah, and forgive my ignorance, like how does the chip come into play? Like is there review or like obviously out of bounds or whatever? Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, there's a map of the pitch and it can show exactly where that ball was. Was it out of bounds? Was it not? So that's a big piece of the game now.
That's pretty cool.
And obviously, the World Cup, we know it's a big event. We know it's special. But I think there's you know, none of us have any experience hosting this. What makes it so special? What is going to happen that makes this unique?
You know, here in Kansas City, where we are first-time hosts for this event, I think we really don't have our heads wrapped around the scale of this. You know, international soccer, there is nothing like it. It brings together nations like nothing else. You know, as people on our team who were part of the '94 World Cup talk about getting swept up into a Brazilian dance, you know, through the streets and being part of that cultural experience. And there is nothing that we have reference for here in Kansas City like the World Cup. So I'm so excited for Kansas City to get to experience this.
And I just have to ask, I'm assuming you're dealing with international figureheads very often with FIFA and this whole event. What are some of the funniest misconceptions you heard about Kansas City when people are, you know, talking about coming here or what they, you know, perceive as Kansas City?
Well, Pat, you might be actually surprised to hear that internationally, Kansas City is known as the soccer capital of America.
Oh my God,
that's right?
Cool. Okay, so
wow, love it.
we have 3 potential team base camp sites, and what we're hearing from the international top-tier teams that are coming to look at those facilities, they're saying that these are world-class soccer facilities.
Wow.
That they see back home.
Look at us.
They're excited to be in Kansas City. They've heard about us probably, about the Chiefs and our sports.
Right on.
Right? But they're excited to come here and really experience the heart of America. So that's the honest truth. That's what we're hearing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great to know that our reputation precedes us.
That is true.
And we will deliver on that reputation as well. I know Kansas City's going to show out and show up for such a crazy cool event.
I am so excited for Kansas City for this moment.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. And
Thank
welcome to Trionda. Now we all know what the ball will look like.
Yeah, awesome. Good stuff.